Gandhi family loyalist has now spoken out, exposing the Congress party's use and throw policy. Mani Shankar Aiyar has taken on the Gandhi family with his statements. He said in a candid admission that his career was made and unmade by the Gandhis. He also had a piece of advice for the Congress party, saying that the Congress party must not insist on leading the India bloc. Mani Shankar Aiyar with his advice for the Gandhis and the Congress party. Listen in. All right, we'll play out that reaction in just a moment, but this is Mani Shankar Aiyar, remember, once known as a loyalist of the Gandhi family, and he has always backed the Gandhi family and the Congress party, and now he seems to have some advice for the Congress party, speaking about some changes that the Congress party must bring in. And he is also critical of the Gandhi family. He said that his career was made and then unmade by the Gandhi family. He seemed to be hinting that it is the Gandhi family that decides how people can be a part of the Congress party and how the Congress party really functions, saying it's all about Gandhi family. In his statement, he said that his career was made and unmade by the Gandhis, but interestingly, he also had a piece of advice for the Congress party, saying the party must not insist on leading the India bloc. Listen in.
I had happened to meet Priyanka Gandhi, who had just come into politics at that stage. No, sorry, she hadn't yet come in. So I had happened to meet her, and she's always been very kind to me. So I gave her a ring when I was on my way to America, and I thought that since Rahul's birthday was in June, I could ask her to convey my greetings to Rahul. So she was a bit surprised. She said, "Why didn't you write to him? Why don't you speak to him yourself?" I said, "I'm suspended, and therefore I can't talk to my leader." But it said, "Then how are you talking to me?" And then she corrected herself. She said, "Oh, because I'm not in politics." So I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, all right, in that case, you write to him and send it to me, and I will pass it on to him." So we were going to see my daughter in America. So we took a Qatar Airways airline, and on the way to Doha, I wrote out a letter to, well, it was an excuse, birthday greetings in the first paragraph, and then asking the questions about my own position in the party. And I showed it to Sunit, my wife, at Doha airport, and she got infuriated. She says, "Why are you demeaning yourself like this? Why are you begging for what is your right? Don't you see that he's 30 years younger than you? How can you possibly make such a humiliation of yourself?" So I said, "All right, I'll change the draft." So on the flight between Doha and Boston, I rewrote my letter of greeting and showed it to her. And she said, don't you have any self-respect?" So I said, "All right." And I tore up the second draft. Then I wrote the third draft in Boston. And she said she wouldn't even see it. So I sent it off as it was. But I never got an acknowledgement. However, in August that year, one of his aides called K. Raju came to see me in this very room and said to me that a decision has been taken to suspend your suspension on Rajiv Gandhi's birthday. But 2 days before that, a notice was issued, and my first information that I was back in the Congress was when I saw Rajdeep Sardesai showing that notice from the AICC on television. And after that, I've had one long session with Rahul, but for 10 years, I was not given an opportunity of meeting Sonia Gandhi one-on-one.
In fact, we have Mr. Mani Shankar Aiyar himself joining us over the phone line. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Mani Shankar Aiyar. What is your advice for the Congress party? And, you spoke about how your career was made and then unmade by the Gandhis. All right, Mani Shankar Aiyar reflecting on his political career in the Congress party, and he was making a candid admission. He will try and get in touch with him. Remember, Mani Shankar Aiyar was speaking about his career in the Congress party. He spoke about how he had remained with the Gandhis. He spoke about his loyalty while also speaking about the fact that he got very little chance to interact with the Gandhis, with Rahul Gandhi as well as Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. So this reflection from Mani Shankar Aiyar comes at a time when Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has also made her debut in the Lok Sabha. Remember, she's given her speech as well, and Mani Shankar Aiyar speaking about his interaction with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well as Rahul Gandhi. He went on to say, and I quote, "For 10 years, I was not given an opportunity to meet Sonia Gandhi one-on-one. I was not given an opportunity except once of spending any meaningful time with Rahul Gandhi. The irony of my life is that my political career was made by the Gandhis and unmade by the Gandhis." That's a statement that was made by Mani Shankar Aiyar. He said that my career was made and then unmade by the Gandhis. So a lot of reflection for Mani Shankar Aiyar. It will be interesting to see what the reaction of the Congress party will be on that, because there was some scathing criticism as well as advice as well for the Congress. On that note, we're slipping into a short break here. We'll be right back.